Fingiamo un down, non casare in giro, solo che mi tocca a te cargando.
Hello, this is Jimmy T with sports. Today we have varsity cheerleaders or your junior varsity cheerleaders?
We're varsity.
You're varsity. This is Naomi and this is Jade. They are amazing. You're a captain?
Yes.
Are you a co-captain or captain?
Captain.
You divide it out, like are you the captain of the offense and the captain of the defense, or just captain?
We just share everything.
We share everything.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you been in cheer?
This is my second year.
How long have you been in cheer?
This is my 4th year.
Whoa. Are you a senior now?
Yeah.
What is your favorite experience so far?
Probably my sophomore year competition.
At Weaver?
Yes.
Weaver? How did you do?
We won.
You won. Everybody remember that? We have a award-winning cheer team here. So what has been your best experience so far?
This year's UCA cheer camp.
Where was that, Sacramento?
Yeah, the University of Sacramento.
What was your what do you enjoy learning there the most?
The stunts. They're really interesting. Things I've never tried before.
What is your favorite stunt?
The Baja.
What is your favorite stunt?
Probably a J up to extension.
Now, do you have a male that's strong enough to lift you over his head this year?
Yes, but he's on football, so we don't get him until football's over.
Gosh, that's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have any advice for people out there in the audience who want to come out for cheer?
Just to be confident. Don't not do it just because you're scared of the people on the team.
Now, do you do weight conditioning as well?
Yeah, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we lift for an hour.
How much can you press?
Like 65 pounds.
Hey, everybody starts somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like to lift? You like the weight room?
Yeah, I like it.
How much can you press?
75?
Show off. So what is your plan for this year? Are you going to go to the Orange Christian? Yeah. The Christian game is OCHS this Friday?
No.
Thursday and Saturday, right?
No, we're not allowed to go.
Not allowed to go? What are the conditions on that? You can't go to away games yet?
No, we can. It's just an overnight thing.
Ah, that's right. I forgot.
And it's too last minute.
I understand. Now, how do you like performing last Friday? Because you looked amazing.
Yeah.
Did you get a lot of applause and compliments?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was actually really good for how little time we had to prepare the girls. And a lot of them are freshmen, so it was their first game. And it was really stressful for them, but they did really good.
What did you think of the Burroughs cheerleaders?
They were really good. But they are also mostly all-star cheerleaders, so they've been in cheer for most of their lives, so they were really good.
So, yeah, they got a head start by like 15 years.
Yeah.
But their school is like 3 times the size of Bishop, so they have a little bit of an advantage there.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of them?
I liked them. They're all really sweet and nice.
Yeah, they were super nice.
Good attitudes.
That's great. I'd really like it when the cheerleaders go out and greet each other. Sportsmanship. That's all. That's what it's all about. So what are you looking forward to this year?
To have fun and make memories with each other.
Same?
Yeah.
Are you going to competition this year?
We're hoping to, yes. We want to go to the Northern Nevada Invitational, I think, in Reno. Either that or the Jams competition in Vegas.
Those are 2 tough competitions. I mean, people take their cheer seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially in cities like that. They have a lot of experience.
When you graduate, where do you plan to do?
It depends on where I end up going to school, but I'm still looking at different schools and what their cheer teams are like, whether or not I want to cheer at them.
So your primary goal is to go to a college that has a good cheer team, or you want to learn something?
I'd rather go to a college just for college, and then if they do have a good cheer team, then I would join. But
what do you want to study?
I want to study health psychology.
Health psychology?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever heard that degree before.
Yeah. Well, I want to be a sports psychologist.
Oh, okay. There's a great story in there somewhere. What about, you have 2 years to go, right?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior, so you have 1 year to go. Do you have plans for college after you graduate?
No.
No?
Not yet.
Not yet? Are you looking forward to the competitions?
Yeah.
So were you in the competition last time, or is that?
Last year I was.
Were you on the winning team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any since you're the senior, do you have any last words for the literally dozens of people watching?
I don't know, just try to do things that you love and don't be scared of attempting things, even if you think you're going to be bad at them. I don't know.
Feel the fear and do it anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. And is there anything you want to ask for? Like, I know that y'all kind of need some new mats.
Yes, we only have 4 mats at the moment, and they're older than I've been in cheer, which is 6 or 7 years. So we would really appreciate donations to get new mats for tumbling and stunting with.
So if you want to donate, you can take it to the high school office and write for cheer.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the BOHS cheer team.
Do you have any last words? Hi, Mom.
No, hi. I'm really nervous.
Oh, you're doing great, honestly.
Thank you.
The thing about the mats is if they get too worn out, you get hurt.
Mhm.
And hurt is not good. That's bad on championship probabilities. Yeah. And you said you need 2 regular mats and then 1 wedge. Is that right?
Well, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, wedge would be really nice.
wedge would be really nice. Naomi, thank you for coming very much.
Thank you for having me.
Jade, thank you for coming. This is Jimmy T with Varsity Cheer, Bishop Union High School. Come to the home games and you can see them. And they do a great job. Hello, I'm Jimmy T, and today we're talking sports, specifically Bishop Union High School Varsity Cheer. This is Addie, but we had Jade, we had Allyssa, we had Chase, we had Allyssa, we had
Jade and Naomi.
Jade and Naomi. There we
Yeah.
go. And they were out. Wow, you've got amazing young ladies.
I do. They're pretty incredible.
And if you missed cheer last Friday, you missed a treat. That was an outstanding performance.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they worked really hard last week. So
what do you look for? So this is an away game, but you have to stay overnight, and you're not allowed to do that by rules, right?
yeah, we're not going to this game just because it's a weird Thursday, Saturday thing this week. And it's a pretty far trip. And then my son is playing youth football. So.
And he's amazing. What is he, like 6'3" now?
Close. He's like 5'11". Close enough.
But now, seriously, we're talking about cheer.
Yeah.
And you talked about them earlier, where they're just outstanding young ladies. You went to Sacramento for cheer school this year, is that right?
Yes. Yeah, for camp at UC Sacramento.
UC Sac.
Yeah.
And they all said it was great. It was team building. They
Yes.
said they liked the stunts, but they really liked learning how things are supposed to work together.
Yeah. We have an incredibly young team this year. Lots and lots and lots of freshmen who are fantastic. They're all really, really talented kids. But they have to learn how to become a team. So we did a lot of team building there.
And I think Allyssa was the only one that had more than 2 years of experience, if I recall correctly.
Jade.
Jade?
This will be Jade's 4th year on my team.
Okay, sorry, I'm sorry. Yes.
And then Allyssa has experience, but in youth cheer also, as well as high school cheer. So
that's pretty good. So you're kind of getting moldable minds.
yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So tell us what we need to look for in the next game. What will we see? A new program?
Yeah, we have a new routine that we're going to be working on. It's one of the routines we did to have the kids try out with. So that'll be fun. We'll do a little bit of stunting in that one. But yeah, all new routine. We try to do that every home game. So.
And they mentioned you're going to competition after season?
Yep, that's the plan.
Reno or Las Vegas?
Probably, potentially both. I would like to do a CIF competition this year.
That'll be huge.
Which would be fun. So we'll see how that goes.
You've done amazing. 2 years ago, you kind of swept at Weber, right?
Yeah, we did. They did partner competition. And Will Hennerty, of course. Everybody knows Will. He is off doing same stuff in college, and but he and Jade actually won partner 2 years in a row.
That's great. That's outstanding. Now, I understand that you need some equipment.
We do.
What do you need?
We do. We need a wedge tumbling mat and 2 hex mats to help them learn how to tumble. That's kind of been our big struggle, is not having tumbling mats to be able to teach them how to tumble.
Because I've tried tumbling on asphalt, and you kind of get road rash, which is not fun.
Yeah, especially when it's on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all no good.
Now, if someone wanted to donate money, where would they donate that money?
Yeah, they can donate it directly to the high school to BUHS Cheer. Like if they wanted to write a check or whatever, just care of BUHS Cheer. Or they can get a hold of me directly.
How do they get a hold of you directly?
They can email me at the school, which I can give you my email address if you want to. Email address.
Okay, absolutely. Now, I hate to talk about this, but you said you're always recruiting males?
Correct. Correct.
What are the requirements to be a male to be on the cheer team?
They have to be able to throw small teenage women. That's pretty much it. We teach them everything else they need to know. So
do they just contact you, volunteer?
Yep, they can get a hold of me at the school. We have practices Monday through Friday from 6:30 to 8. It kind of varies. East gym, West gym. We lift.
You'll be able to hear the cheer, right?
Most definitely.
Do you have any last words for the literally dozens of people watching?
Thank you for your support, your continued support. And come out and watch us beat RIM on September 22nd.
And the young ladies were mentioning how nice the Burroughs cheerleaders were. Did you meet the cheerleaders team? I
didn't actually meet them. I did see them come across the field with our kids, and they all seemed like they got along great. They seemed like a nice group of kids.
It's sportsmanship.
Yes, which we love.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Addie, thank you for coming again.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Jimmy T, Addie Meiars, the coach of the amazing award-winning Bishop Union High School varsity cheerleader. Hello, welcome to Bishop Union High School varsity sports. Today we have cheer. We have the amazing, wonderful Allyssa. And we also have Chase. Yeah, Chase is amazing and wonderful also. Now, are you a captain?
We're both co-captains.
You're both co-captains.
Yeah.
Because last time they said they were individual captains.
They did?
They did. So you're co-captains.
Yeah, we're both co-captains.
So what does that involve? What do you have to do as a co-captain?
Just like assist the captains with teaching and help the girls out if they need more individual help.
Same thing with you?
Yes.
How long have you been in cheer?
2 years. This is my second year.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
Do you plan to go to college?
Yes.
Based on our cheer team?
No. Yes.
Allyssa, what year are you?
I'm a senior as well. This is my second year on the team.
Awesome. Are you enjoying it?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
Now, were you on the championship team 2 years ago?
Championship 2 years
To
ago?
Weaver State?
We went to Weber State last year, so yeah.
Cool. Good for you. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And you? Did you go to the competition?
Yes. It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun?
Yeah.
How was the stress level?
A lot. It was scary because there was a lot of good schools there.
Did you go to cheer camp this year?
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
It was so much fun. It was amazing.
What is the most important thing, the best thing you learned?
We just learned how to work together as a team. I think it really helped all the girls to understand like how things are supposed to work as far as stunt, like pyramid, dances, sidelines.
Same thing?
Yeah, it really brought us together too. Like
Team building is extremely important. That's why they call it a team sport, team
Yeah.
event. So what is your favorite stunt to do?
just a normal prep, I guess. I don't.
What is your favorite stunt?
Jade's my flyer. I love going extension. I love power pressing. We're very limited just because we lost Will, but he's with the big dogs now in Oklahoma. Yeah. But we're just learning everything from scratch. It's definitely new because we used to have a guy back spot. So now we have a girl. She's learning. She's a freshman. She's amazing. But we're just learning. So it's a great time.
What is the most important thing you've learned in the 2 years?
Just how to work together and how to build encouragement and how you see that that really has amazing outcomes. Like as soon as a team all starts working together, the functionality of it just makes things amazing.
Chase, you agree?
Yes. Like, it's, it's the same kind of because, like, we used to be super, like, far apart. So we all grew together and it's, like, important.
Did you mention you're not even planning for college? Are you planning for college?
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
UNR.
What do you want to study?
I don't know that far yet. I have a few options, but I'm not completely sure.
Throw one out there. What are you considering?
Maybe a teacher,
Teacher?
like high school teacher.
They're animals. Oh, sorry. What do you think about? Where do you plan to go for college? Do you have any plans?
I'm just gonna stay local, go to Saracoso, get like my EMT certification, and I want to be a firefighter. So
Huge. Awesome. Yeah. Because the California junior college system is outstanding, and the credits transfer, that's a really good thing for California. It's a
exactly.
great thing. And are you going to try to work here? Are you going to go to Cal Fire? Are you going to?
I'm looking at internships, talking to a lot of my counselors at school about like what the next step would be. But I definitely want to work here for a bit, just because I'm not really from here, so I don't have any desire to like go out to a big city yet or to move from home, and then just see where that takes me.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Lancaster.
Where are you from?
Here.
Born and raised?
Yes.
All your life?
Yes.
Not yet.
What?
You haven't died yet.
Oh. Well, yeah. Most of them.
Chase, do you have any last words for the people? Oh, the performance Friday was outstanding. These two were amazing. If you missed it, you missed something really cool. And did you enjoy meeting the Burroughs cheerleaders?
Yes, they were super nice.
They were a lot of fun. They were so sweet. It's
Yeah.
like really rare to meet a team, especially because our league is so small. Like if they do bring their cheerleaders, it's really rare for them to be really nice. And the Burroughs cheerleaders were so kind.
That's great. It's all about sportsmanship and making yourself better people.
Exactly.
Cool.
We are going to conduct a study and an assessment of the sidewalks within our city limits. We would love to see a sidewalk at every one of our streets. Not all of them have one. So we really don't have pedestrian-friendly or safe environment because the lack of sidewalks. So we are going to conduct this study, and as a result, of course, we are going to have a plan to build or rehabilitate all of these sidewalks that need some attention. So that's something very exciting. Everything, affordable housing requires time and a lot of funding to do. Sidewalks, believe it or not, are very expensive. And of course, it's going to take years to have a sidewalk on every street. But if we don't have a plan today, we're never going to get anything done in a week or in a month. So to have affordable housing to cover our needs, to have the parking solutions, and to have sidewalks, it's going to take 10, maybe even 15 years or more. But we are doing that now because we know we need to do something. And if we don't start now, nothing is going to ever happen. So that's very exciting.
And much like you said, they're all interrelated.
They are.
Okay, we need housing. Okay, if we have housing, we need parking. We also need sidewalks. It's not a simple problem. And also, do you plan for 10% growth in the future, 20% growth in the future? What kind of cars? Will everybody have 3 Teslas instead of a
Exactly.
Toyota?
Yeah.
It's a complicated problem, and there's no right answer. There's an optimal answer.
It is not an easy solution, and one relates to the other. They are interconnected. So the solutions have to be interconnected.
Yes.
One is going to help the other. And as I say, we know we are a very small city, less than 2 square miles. So we cannot grow sideways, but we can grow up. So recently we approved the mixed-use overlay within the downtown Bishop, which means, okay, what does that mean, mixed-use overlay? Yeah, exactly. What is mixed-use overlay? So what that means is that instead of having just a 1 or 2 story building because of the height limit, the mixed-use overlay allows for up to 3 stories building with retail, commercial at the bottom floor and residential on top. So we do have, I am aware of a couple of projects that are coming up where within the downtown Bishop, we will have commercial at the bottom, residential on top. So that allows for the creation, the mixed use overlay allows for the creation of more housing within the city limits.
And this is, you see this, I hate to say it, urban districts where you see downstairs is this and upstairs is a great apartment or
Yes.
a condominium. They have condominiums on the river bluff in Memphis over restaurants, and it's
Yeah.
great.
You see that. Yes, probably most people have gone to San Francisco, and you see that everywhere where you have commercial, you have restaurants, you have shopping centers, you have everything at the bottom floor and residential on top. So that is called mixed-use overlay. That is what we are allowing now in Bishop within the city limits. And some, when I was saying we are a small city, less than 2 square miles, people think, but there is lots of land around us. So how come Bishop is very small? How come we cannot build more houses when there's all that land available everywhere around us? Well, it's not available for residential development. It's owned, most of it, by the Department of Water and Power in Los Angeles, or U.S. Forest Service, or the county, or you name it. But that land is not available for development. So we have to mention that, and we cannot develop sideways, only up, and we are allowing that now.
And the other problem with certain land, just because it's land doesn't mean it's buildable.
No.
Which is, why can't you use it? It'll sink.
Yes, exactly. Yes, you have lots of things to consider when you want to develop or build a 2, 3, or 4-story building. Yes.
These are great subjects. Do you have anything else to cover? We've covered.
Well, we cover parking, sidewalks, housing. So I'm very excited about the Fire Chief and the Hispanic Heritage Month celebration. There's one more that I'm thinking of, and that is Native American. And coming up September 22nd, the state of California celebrates California Indian Day. And last night, we also presented a proclamation to the Bishop Paiute tribe, where we recognize California Indian Day, and we recognize not only the history or the culture, but we recognize that Native Americans locally, the Paiute people, are here with us. They're our neighbors, they're our friends, they work with us, and we want to acknowledge that fact. And I know that weekend of September 22nd, they have their extravaganza powwow celebration. It's a 3-day celebration, and it's very excited. I talked to Chairwoman Meryl Picard about this celebration.
She's great.
She's very nice young woman. They have people from all over the country coming to Bishop. They're going to have hundreds or thousands of people coming to celebrate powwow with them, and we're very excited about it. In the near future, the city of Bishop is going to be working with the Bishop Paiute tribe and other community members that are outside the city limits in a few projects that I will be sharing with you at a later date. But celebrating Native Americans, it's as important as celebrating Hispanics or anybody else. Everybody, we need to celebrate each other. So that's something exciting that I like to share, that September 22nd is California Indian Day, and we're celebrating that here locally in Bishop as well. And that leads me into the last comment probably, is that within the last 12 months, hopefully, we will be having a land acknowledgement, which is a tribute, an acknowledgement, and recognizing that the city of Bishop sits within what once was Paiute land. So we're very excited, and of course the local Native Americans, the Bishop Paiute tribe, they're very happy and very excited about it.
Awesome.
So
That's great.
yes, it is great. Yes, thank you.
Mayor Pro Tem, I appreciate your coming very much. It's always a pleasure. It's
Oh.
always a learning experience, and I don't envy the planner's job, because it's what a nightmare.
It is a lot of work.
A lot of
Yes,
work.
yes. It is my pleasure. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for inviting me. I love coming to share all of this wonderful information with you and our community. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is Jimmy T with Mayor Pro Tem Jose Garcia, and we talked about a lot of stuff happening in Bishop, your Bishop. Stay tuned and come back.
Good afternoon. This week with your Bishop Broncos updates of the week. We're going to begin with football, where we had the Broncos suffering a tough loss against Ontario Christian, 57-7 this past Saturday away. Congratulations, though, go out to Diego Ugalde, Austin Powell, Blaze Lemons, and Nilo Dondero for being selected as the BUHS Players of the Game. The Bishop Broncos this week have a home game against a non-conference opponent in Rim of the World. That is this Friday, 7 p.m., John Schwab Field. So make your way out to the field and support our Bronco boys. In volleyball, we had the Lady Broncos go 2-2 over the past week with losses to the Tehachapi Warriors and the California City Ravens. The two wins came against the Antelope Valley Antelopes and the California City Ravens as well. The Lady Broncos will once again face the Ravens this upcoming Thursday at home, and then they will be traveling on Tuesday to take on the Boron Bobcats. So good luck to the Lady Broncos on what seems to be a good season so far. Tennis, no games until September 26th, so we will be lucky to report that next week, see how they have done. Cross country will look to begin league action on September 20th against Kern Valley in a league tournament. So good luck to all the cross country athletes participating in that. Again, in this week's Dodger news, the Dodgers are coming off a series win against the Seattle Mariners, where they actually clinched the NL West that we talked about last week. That makes 10 out of the last 11 years that they clinched the title for NL West. They will be taking on their rivals, the San Francisco Giants, this upcoming weekend. The Giants still have a lot to fight for as they are in the thick of things with the wild card race in the MLB. NFL, as we talked about last week, your primetime games. We begin with last Thursday night's Eagles win over the Vikings. Your Sunday night game this past week saw the Miami Dolphins, my Miami Dolphins, take on the Patriots, where they came away with the victory. On Monday night, we had a doubleheader that saw the Saints beat their division rivals, the Panthers, which improved to 2-0, while the Steelers edged out their rivals, the Browns. And this makes back-to-back weeks where we have unfortunate news injuries on a Monday night primetime game. This week it was to star running back Nick Chubb of the Browns, who will be out for the remainder of the season. Kicking things off for next week, NFL Week 3, Thursday night, we have the Eagles and the Giants facing off. I messed that up. For this week's primetime games, we have things kicking off tonight with the Giants taking on the 49ers. And your Sunday night football game, we have the Raiders and the Steelers facing off. Again, we have another doubleheader this upcoming Monday, where the Eagles and the Buccaneers will face off in the earlier game, and the Rams and the Bengals will close out our Week 3. Joe Burrow is questionable with the calf injury, so we'll see if he plays. This has been your September 21st week in sports. George is out.